So the name Futuristic, like, when did that name come about?
When I was like 8.
Okay, so this was way back when.
Yeah.
Now, what happened when suddenly this guy named Future pops up?
Oh man, yeah.
And he goes through the fucking roof.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty. It was pretty shitty for sure. But I was like, we don't sound anything similar, so
Right, but
I
just
should be straight. But just the name alone,
The name.
yeah.
It's like his name is in your name.
Yeah. Jack Thriller called me and told me to change it.
I know Jack.
Yeah, he like got pissed at me. He got pissed at me because I was like, I'm not changing it. And he was like, listen to what I'm saying. Change your name. Change your name. I'm like, I can't change it. He was like mad. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you got Designer who sounds like Future, and then you have Futuristic who has a name like Future.
Yeah.
Everyone's just connected to Future in some type of way.
I definitely considered it. I definitely considered just going by my regular name, but I was like, that's not cool. And I was just so used to it. Like like I said, it's be like, I was 8 when I got the name. Everyone's always called me Futuristic my whole life. So.
Has anyone ever showed up to your show thinking that it was Future?
Nah.
No?
Nah. Never. The only time I hear it is like my dad. My dad is like my biggest, he's like biggest street teamer. He's just always, hey, nice to meet you. You ever heard of Futuristic? Like that's literally, if he meets somebody, that's how he is. So it's just like, he'll be like, yeah, they thought I was talking about Future, but no. That's the only time I ever really hear it. It don't affect me that much.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So you dealt with depression.
Yeah, man.
How bad?
Real bad. Super bad.
Like.
Yeah, I was hella depressed to the point where I was like suicidal for like a while.
You actually tried it?
I mean, you don't try it. I mean.
Well, no, people do try it.
Yeah. I didn't try it, but I was this close. I was really, really close. Yeah, man. It was a rough time. It was like the typical shit, like just struggling to break through as an artist. I lose sleep even now, like even just being excited for, like, music is like everything to me. So I lose sleep when I'm working on a project. I can't sleep because I'm so excited. I'm like, I gotta be writing, I gotta be doing this. Like I sleep probably like 3-4 hours a day most times. And then, during that time, it was the opposite. Like I couldn't sleep because I was just so stressed. Like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna make it? How am I gonna get on? What am I supposed to do? And then I had problems with this girl. Like, man, I had problems with this girl. And this was the first time, like, she wouldn't take me back. We broke up all the time. And then this time I was trying to get her back and she wouldn't have it. And then, it was just like I was broke. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Music shit wasn't working. I was drinking my life away. It was just, yeah.
I mean, one of my close friends, Disco D, he was bipolar. He ended up killing himself.
Sorry to hear that.
Hanging himself. And, I was around, and me and him, I remember at one point stayed together in Brazil, and I would see these bipolar episodes happen, like in front of me, where he would just start to just flip out for no reason, and then go into this kind of low state, and then
he'd be good.
Yeah, and then he'd kind of mellow out and so forth. And he talked about trying to commit suicide once and sort of the calmness that he felt, so he wasn't really scared of it. And I guess there's a lot of stuff going on in his head from being bipolar. Were you bipolar or?
Nah, I wasn't bipolar. I was just really, really depressed.
Okay, so it wasn't clinical depression. So did you have to take medication for it?
Nah, I think it was just really like, it was just in my head. And I don't remember kind of what really, really got me out of it, but I was just like, happiness is really a choice, and I truly believe that. Like, you can't tell, like, there's people that have it so much worse than us, and you look at them and they're smiling and cheesing and loving life with nothing. Like, they have absolutely nothing. So I'm like, who am I to sit here and be depressed and upset? Like, what the fuck am I depressed about? Like, I'm chasing a dream, that's it. And, I was chasing a dream and chasing a girl, and that's what I was depressed about. And, I just kind of snapped out of it, and music helped me through it a lot. I wrote songs about it, saw how many people related to me, and then, to this day, people come up to me at shows and meet and greets like, yo, you saved my life. Like, seriously. So I guess it was a blessing. If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be as appreciative of what I have. I wouldn't have the fans that I have. I wouldn't have saved lives, which is crazy to even say. Like, so. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, man, it was bad. It was really bad.
I mean, I feel you.
And no one really knew either.
Yeah, I mean, like I went from having a house in the hills, and then once I started pursuing music, to being homeless, and
Yeah.
you know, a $200 phone bill throws your whole life into
Yeah.
chaos. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Where it's like, how
exactly.
the fuck am I going to pay this? And
Yeah.
I don't have enough money for food, and you know, trying to pursue your dreams is a lot tougher than people think.
It's a lot, but you can't stop.
Yeah.
It's like it's a drug. It's an addiction where it's like it's literally an addiction. If you put it,
Yeah.
if you compare it to somebody who needs, you know that heroin is gonna fuck you up, but you're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Music is the same way. Like, you know, you either have to pay your rent or get this hour of studio time, but you have to make this song because it might be the one, and you fucking do it, and then you're broke. It's literally a drug. It's an addiction.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So, explain to me the whole nerd rap thing.
Okay, yeah. The nerd rap. Hey, pals. Yeah, the fucking nerd rap. So the nerd rap, my homie Big Dawes TV, he has this YouTube channel. It's super poppin'. And we didn't plan on doing that. Like, I already had that song, The Greatest. That's the 20 million view
Right.
song. I already had that song done. And then we went to fucking Compton to do a prank for him. And that one's out too. It did well, but we're just freestyling as nerds. And then
Okay, so hold on. You dress up as nerds
yeah. Oh yeah.
with your friend.
Yep.
Is he black also?
White.
He's white.
White. Yeah.
Y'all go to Compton.
Yeah.
There's different parts of Compton. Like, how deep Compton do you guys go?
I don't know how deep we were in Compton, but we were deep enough that Ice Cube and Dr. Dre rode by, so we must have been semi-deep.
Ice Cube and Dr. Dre just
Yeah,
rolled
they were
by.
filming NWA, actually.
Oh, they were working on the movie.
Yeah. So they rode
okay.
right by us, and everybody was going crazy. Like,
Oh, so this was, what, around the time of the Suge situation and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we were doing that. Yeah, dressed up as nerds, go to Compton.
And then what, you just roll up on dudes living in Compton?
Yeah, we found the best place was by this bus stop, because everybody would just get off the bus, like, they don't really have shit to do. They're just walking, and I'd be like, hey, pals, you mind if I rap for you? And they're, you know, some people said no, but most of them were like, yeah, sure, rap for us. And then I just spazzed. I did the first verse off The Greatest, and everybody just freaked out, super freaked out. And I didn't know how big it was gonna be, and I didn't know exactly how we were gonna do it, but after we shot it, I watched it, I was like, this is crazy. So then I was like, Jake, we need to shoot a video to this song and shoot it just like that. Shoot it and make it look just like that. We'll drop them on the same day, and he'll put a link to mine in his, I'll put a link to the Nerd Rap in that one, and just cross promote them. And so I was on tour when it happened, when we dropped it, and we uploaded it to my Facebook and walked out the door to get on the bus to go to the show, and like 10 minutes into the car ride, my manager's like, yo, this shit has 10,000 likes. It's like, what? He's like, yeah, 20,000 shares. Then, like, you know, we get to sound check, and he's like, yo, this shit got 80,000 likes. And then it's like, yo, Kevin Hart shared it, Shaq shared it, and it was just like madness. So yeah.
I mean, you don't see rappers doing that.
Yeah.
Like, everyone, that's the thing about rap, is everyone tries so hard to be cool.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be cool
Yeah.
24/7. You can't be not cool. Like,
Yeah.
name me one major rapper who isn't cool all the time. Jay-Z's always cool.
Yeah.
Kanye's always cool. Even when he's spazzing out, he's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Like, you know?
yeah.
But like, you're talking about the exact opposite. This
Right.
is nerdy.
Right.
This is geeky. This is uncool as you could possibly go.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Super worked. And then everybody started buying the old shit. And every other video went, like, every video was getting like hundreds of thousands of plays every day. And like the back catalog was just selling, like, it literally over, like, I moved out here with maybe like 20 grand, and I was like down to like having 5 grand in my bank account when that came out. Like, I was like, I'm gonna have to move back to Arizona. And then that came out, and it was just like I'm good.
Back in the game.
Back in the game. So yeah, it was a life changer for sure.
That was your life changer right there in terms of your
Super
career.
life changer. Yeah, fuck yeah. If that wouldn't have happened,
The nerd rap.
the Nerd Rap, I owe Big Dawes everything. Yes.
Okay. So, did you start to just focus on nerd rap after that, or?
Nah, I mean, I milked it for sure. I milked it. I did it one more time where it really worked. So I did it in college or whatever. So I went to a college campus and did the same shit for another song that was on the album. So it was like, and it went viral again. Same exact shit happened. So it was like, oh shit, the nerd's back. But now I can't do it because everyone already knows it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, like I tried to do it again, and I'm like, hey, pals are like, Futuristic, what's up? I'm like the first one took like 30 minutes to shoot, and the second one took like 3 or 4 hours because that's how much I was getting recognized, and people like I couldn't get a reaction because they already knew what it was gonna be.
Huh.
So yeah, I can't really do it anymore, nor do I want to.
Yeah, 20 million views though.
Yeah, 20 million views later.
Game
on
changer.
YouTube, yeah.